Do you regret not going to college and wish you had a better job? Well, pick up the phone. Opportunity is calling. At Grandview University, it's their mission to prepare students for successful professional careers. With 40 different majors, Grandview is the clear choice for anyone looking to better their life. What's that? You can't just drop your crummy job and start school? That's fine. Grandview offers 16 majors with flexible evening courses aimed towards adult students. Apply now at grandview.edu.
Me hungry.
Hey, are you alright, man? You sound like you could use something to eat. Does sushi sound good?
No.
How about a salad?
Double no.
You know, I think I've got just the thing. How about 2 patties, cheddar cheese, caramelized and raw onions, macaroni and cheese, mayo, bacon, all smashed into a deep-fried macaroni bun?
Yes, gimme. Where?
At Zombie Burger. You can get the Walking Cheddar, other crazy burgers like it, at either one of their locations. Inside the Jordan Creek Mall or on 300 Grand Avenue in Des Moines.
You are listening to The Edge, 88 Des Moines Mashup Radio. This is Wes taking over here in the studio. Got some music here coming up for you. If you've got a request, go ahead and call in to 263-2985. Got my buddy Steve here stopping in. We're going to talk about a couple hot topics. Keep it here. Des Moines Radio, Edge 88. You are listening to Des Moines Radio Mashup here on 88 The Edge. This is Wes. I'm joined here with my good friend Steve. Steve, say what's up.
How's it going, everybody?
Steve and I had the pleasure of hanging out all weekend, All-Star Weekend.
Yeah, be my Valentine.
Steve was my Valentine.
Mm-hmm.
And we watched a dunk contest that I think was a great one.
It was a pretty good one, yeah. It was surprising for once. You know, it's been dying for a little bit, and now it seems like it's kind of got some momentum going forward.
The dunk contest, which doesn't feature your big names like LeBrons, your Westbrooks.
Mm-hmm.
Still impressed with Aaron Gordon and Zach LaVine.
You mean how Aaron Gordon pretty much went horizontal and then dunked the ball while over a rotating or oscillating mascot?
Oscillating mascot is how I word it. He took a seat in the air and dunked the ball, and it wasn't good enough for him to win, is the crazy thing that bothers me.
Yeah, that's crazy, because not that Zach LaVine's dunks weren't good, it's just that one dunk there, and probably at least 2 that he had, were the best overall, and you would think in something like that he would deserve to win, but them's the breaks.
Well, it was an enjoyable one.
Absolutely.
I'm looking forward to next year. I hadn't said that in a while. Back to the music here on Des Moines Radio Mashup, KDPS 88.1 on your dial. You are listening to KDPS 88.1 on your dial. This is Wes, joined in the studio with Steve.
That's right. You almost forgot about me there for a second. I know. I'm forgettable at times. It's all right.
People we're not forgetting about, though, is Kanye. Constantly in the news right now. Talking, I guess, just kind of rocking the boat with everybody. Most recently, yesterday with Taylor Swift.
Mm-hmm.
He dropped a single where he disses Taylor Swift about how he made her famous. And in true Kanye style, he came back with a 7 to 8 tweet
explanation
of
what he's thinking and all that stuff.
And how this is all part of his craft. And I'm cool, with the freedom and all that. But my thing is, I'm sick of. I think it's just so for publicity. He's got this new album coming out, and if you really are this great rapper,
which he is,
which he is, and that's why I'm gonna listen to his new album as much as I've hated him over the times. Why, Kanye, if you're that great, why do you need to stop rock the boat?
Well, you got to get eyeballs on you, man. I mean, he knows what he's doing. He knows how to get all these eyeballs on him and get some more sales, all that stuff. And that's really what it's all about. People are entertained by this stuff. So that's all he is.
Any publicity is good publicity, huh?
Basically.
Alrighty, back to music here on KDPS 88.1 on your dial. You are listening to KDPS Des Moines Radio Mashup. This is Wes here in the studio. Please to announce that last week Modest Mouse and Brand New announced they're co-headlining a tour. It's going to be great. The closest they're coming to here in Des Moines is Boner Springs, Kansas, Friday, July 1st. I've already got tickets. I think you should go because I think this is probably going to be the best concert I'll ever see in my life. I don't know if I'll ever go to one after this because it'll all just be disappointment. I'm so excited that my next song I'm going to play is I'm So Excited by the Pointer Sitters. Keep it here, 88.1 The Edge. You are listening to Des Moines Radio Mashup on 88 The Edge. I'm joined here with Steve in the studio, and Steve, I've got an article for you.
Ooh, let me hear it.
The Huffington Post reported today that a man in Spain skipped work for 6 years and nobody noticed until he was awarded an award. Yes.
What do you mean he skipped work for 6 years?
I don't know. This man in Spain, he was collecting a paycheck of $41,500 from a local government position.
Dang, I need to start working there, man.
You know what I think is he needs to write a how-to book.
Yes, he should. Absolutely. This is how you go without working for 6 years and still making money. Man, this dude's a hustler. Oh,
he's a hustler, and now he's going to be out of work, but I think he's got a new line of work.
He got an award for it. Oh my God.
I think he needs an award for getting an award for not working for 6 years.
I think that's doing too much.
Too much?
I think so.
I think we're doing a little too much. We're going to go back to the music here on 88 The Edge. Each month, a student who embodies qualities that make up a Viking are chosen for Viking of the Month. Viking of the Month shows spirit, character, community, involvement, diversity, academics, leadership, and pride. Remember to vote for Viking of the Month in the Student Center by Friday, February 19th at 4 p.m. Keep it here at Des Moines Radio Mashup, 88 The Edge.
88.1 KDPS. This is Wes Higgenbotham, and I was lucky enough to get a chance to sit down with Dan Chibnall, a graduate of the University of Missouri at Columbia, and a man with a plethora of knowledge on many different topics. One that he knows much about is climate change. The first question I asked him about climate change was, what is it?
Well, climate change, from what I've learned over the years, is basically the overall global temperatures changing, mainly due to human factors and human impact. So the overall temperature of the Earth is changing, which causes a cascade effect in certain areas of the world and leads to many problems that can not just affect us as humans, but to the ecosystems around us and eventually to our way of life.
Dan then went on to talk about some of the effects and changes we would see from climate change.
The effects that we're going to see are going to have mainly to do with water, some of your basic elements. So you're going to see changes in coastal erosion. You're going to see cities on coasts have to sort of move inward or build walls. You're going to see migratory patterns of animals and birds change, and that affects us because these animals, birds, insects, they come into our where we live. They bring new diseases and new viruses into our areas. One example of that right now is we're seeing the emergence of the Zika virus. That is partially due to climate change because mosquitoes are able to move into warmer areas. In those warmer areas, there's more of them.
Dan went on to share his thoughts on how we can prevent this from happening.
There's a two-part thing that we can do, and one of those is making little micro changes in our own lives. These are as simple things as using more energy efficient things around our homes and our apartments, and in the ways that we live our lives. Part of it too is sharing those ideas, because the more people we can get to do those kinds of things, the less fuel, the less energy we're using, and so the less impact we're having on the ecosystem. I think the other thing that we can do is make people aware, especially our elected officials, and making them aware that this is a problem and that we are concerned about it as citizens and individuals living on the earth. This isn't just an American problem, it's a global problem.
It was a pleasure to talk to Dan about what climate change is, how it will affect us, and what we can do about it. Be on the lookout for more news features like this one on 88.1 KDPS. This is Wes Higgenbotham.